Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Unity of New Westminster. We are so glad you're here, and we want to welcome you here this Sunday, especially if you are a newcomer. If you are new, you will find information in and about Unity in your welcome packet, and we hope that you enjoy the service today. And if you'd like to be added to the mailing list, you can do so by placing your information in the offering basket later. The Unity Movement offers ideas for full and abundant living. We draw on the teachings of Jesus, and we also consider all as our primary way shower, but we also know and honor all universal wisdom in faith traditions all over the planet. We respect every person's right to choose their own life path, their own spiritual path, and all are welcome, all are worthy, and all are celebrated here today. Let's begin our service with affirmative prayer, and we begin by acknowledging with gratitude that we are here on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Kakite First Nation. And we give thanks for the First Nations people everywhere for their custody of this beautiful land on which we live and work and play. We are grateful to be together today in community, this community of joy, to sing together, to laugh together, to be inspired by ideas for wholehearted living, and to connect and love one another. We are so grateful to be here today to have the many names and the many paths that are leading to the one presence and one power that we call God. That power is the creating, attracting, and universal and unifying force of love energy, which surrounds us everywhere, which lives within us, which expresses as us and through us, in which we live and move and have our being. In this energy, and as this energy, we are all one, and from this oneness, we send a blessing of unconditional love, peace, and abundant joy to all beings everywhere. We are so grateful, and so it is. Amen. So it is the first Sunday in Advent, and we light the first candle on our wreath. And I'm going to invite Lindsay to come up and light the first candle, the purple candle. And she will light this easily and effortlessly because we know how the lighter lights, don't we? Yes, we do. And if not, I'll be asking for any campers in the group to come and join us. Any campers? Can someone come and help Lindsay? Patience, faith, hope, yes. Let there be light. There we go. Okay. It is childproof, and we do have children in the group today. We are all children. Thank you for saying that. We are all children. Does anyone have a match? There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you. Today we light the candle of faith. Faith is the quiet trust that we are not alone in this life. It is the inner strength that helps us take one small step at a time. Faith is when we trust that things will work out, even if you're not sure right now. As this candle shines, we remember that even the smallest spark of faith can guide us forward. And now, I will have the daily word, and that's you too, Lindsay. And I think we want to have an opening song too, right? Yeah. But I'm going to have her do daily word, and then we'll do an opening song. Here you go, love. Okay. There you go. We'll do that, and then we'll have an opening song. Okay?
So do we have the daily word here?
Yeah, I got it right here for you. Look at this. Magic. The magic of, yes.
Hello, I'm Lindsay, and our theme is hope and faith. I walk by faith and live every day with hope in my heart. As Advent begins, I center myself in hope and feel my faith grow strong. I marvel at Mary's faith as I think about the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of her journey to Bethlehem to have her child. She must have felt frightened to hear what the angel had told her, but faith allowed her to take each step with peace. Like Mary, I may wonder why I'm facing certain events, and like Mary, I live in faith. When I have doubt or uncertainty, no matter what is going on in my life, my faith in the power of spiritual living gives me renewed hope that God is with me. I am reassured that along every journey, no matter how long, the highest good is unfolding. This reading was inspired by Psalm 62, verse 5. For God alone my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from him. And now let's sing the song, Love is My Decision.
Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision, right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision, right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision, right here and now. Love is my decision. decision right here and now.
We had another song to sing, but I feel like maybe we're kind of in a place where we can go into meditation. Is everybody okay with that? Good. Okay. So our meditation today I titled The Incredible Lightness of Being. And so I would ask you now, beloved friends and family really, if you can just move now into this time of meditation, finding a comfortable position that you're all in, feeling grounded, hands resting gently, and eyes either closed or a soft gaze to the floor if you're more comfortable with that. It is your wish. And let us take a deep breath in and let it go. And another deep breath in and let it go. Releasing. Releasing. With each breath, allow yourself to settle into the present moment, the presence of this moment. The chair is supporting you, and the earth beneath you also supporting you. The air around you. You are safe. You are held. You are loved. And as we enter this sacred time, we remember the incredible lightness of being. This meditation's an invitation to experience that lightness, to release any heaviness, to rise up, up, up in spirit on your own spiritual journey, to know yourself as radiant, eternal, and free. Bringing your attention gently to your body, noticing your feet, imagining them resting lightly upon the earth, connected yet free. And now we move our awareness up to your legs, releasing any tension and allowing them to feel light, as though they are floating. And now awareness to your hips, your back, your shoulders. And if there is any heaviness, breathe into it and allow it to dissolve. As your shoulders begin to drop, it is and as if a great weight has been lifted. And we move our awareness to our arms and our hands and releasing any tightness. And finally, bringing that awareness to your face, to your jaw, to your forehead, and allowing them to soften, soften, soften. Your whole physical body now is relaxed, light, and free. You are a soul expressing through a body. And as Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, said, you do not have a soul. You are a soul, and you have a body. Let yourself sink into that truth now. You are a soul, radiant, eternal light. Imagine a gentle light surrounding you as this begins at your heart, a warm, golden glow. And with each breath, the light expands, filling your chest, your arms, your whole body. You are luminous, glowing, and radiant. This light now is lifting you. You feel lighter and lighter, as though gravity itself has released its hold on you, and you effortlessly move into a space of pure peace, floating in the light of spirit, free from any heaviness. Any worries that you have been carrying, resentments, fears, they have fallen away now. They dissolve into nothingness. You are free. You are light. You are whole. You are filled with faith. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, once wrote, "Life is not in the body, it is in the spirit. The body is but the instrument through which the spirit expresses." Feel that truth now. You are spirit, you are life, you are light, you are faith-filled. And now, let us affirm together 3 truths of lightness. And after each affirmation, we will rest in silence, allowing the words to sink deeply into our souls. I am light, I am free, I am one with God as we go into the silence. I am light, I am free, I am one with God. And the second affirmation, I release all heaviness, I rise in spirit, I live in joy as we go into the silence once more. I release all heaviness, I rise in spirit, I live in joy. And the third affirmation, life is eternal, love never ends, I am a radiant being as we go into the silence once more. Life is eternal, love never ends, I am a radiant being. we deepen this experience as we rest in the silence, feeling this incredible lightness of being. Your mind clear, your heart open, your spirit free. See yourself walking through life with this lightness. Challenges may come, but you meet them with grace. You live radiant on the mountaintop of spirit. This is your true nature. This is your enlightened self, also known as Christ consciousness, cosmic Christ consciousness. It is about your light. And now slowly we bring the awareness back to this room, feeling the chair beneath you, the air around you, the presence of this community. Taking a deep breath in, releasing, another deep breath in, and let it go. Carrying this incredible lightness of being, we remind ourselves of the words of Myrtle Fillmore. We need to learn to let go, to trust God, to rest in the assurance that all is well. And as you open your eyes, know that you are light, you are free, you are one. We go forth now in peace, in joy, and radiant lightness. And so it is. Coming back and being fully alive, awake, and ready for this day even more, as we have our post-meditation song.
Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are
so grateful to be here today, and we welcome all our Zoom people who are hearing our message today and are in community with us, even though they may not be here physically. So we say hello to you all. Beloved friends, we gather under this radiant theme. The light begins, a season of hope and faith. This title really is a proclamation, a reminder that no matter how long the night may be, no matter how heavy the burden may seem, the dawn always comes. The light begins anew, and with it, we are all invited to a season of hope and faith. Hope and faith are not passive states of waiting. And in unity, they actually are dynamic spiritual faculties, living energies that cultivate strength and express all of who we are. And hope is the vision of possibility, the seed of divine imagination. And faith is that power that anchors that vision into reality, the assurance of things unseen. And together they form a spiritual compass that guides us through uncertainty into the fulfillment of living a purpose-filled life. Co-founder Charles Fillmore once wrote that faith is the perceiving power of the mind linked with the power to shape substance. So this is not faith as a mere belief, but that faith actually creates. It is beyond appearances, and it calls forth divine order in our lives. Myrtle Fillmore, sometimes known as the heart of unity, reminds us that we do not need to wait for faith. We can use it now because it is the very substance of our being. So today, we get to explore some of that. We get to allow faith to awaken. And so, in the first week of Advent, which here at Unity, we actually just celebrate as the quality of faith, and that this is an essential piece in the essence of our authentic self. And so as Advent begins, we have lit the first candle, a symbol awakening our hearts. And so we want this today to be a day where we embrace this sacred journey from now until Christmas Day. And however you celebrate your holidays, this is a time where we can focus on that. It's a time of reflection and affirmation, each week represented by a theme. It has been seen as an exploration of faith, an exploration of the inner search of our mind and heart and our connection to this great place we live. It guides us to explore the Christmas season personally, and to discover that the greatest gift that we can ever give, we can also give that to our family and friends and to the global world itself. Christmas in unity always represents that divine child that is born in each of you, your divinity, your divine nature. And these divine attributes can be developed as we find our way that is personal to us. So, I allow you to allow the deepest gifts to unfold today in you. And today, we are focused on faith and hope. So, what is this gift of sacred faith? What is it really? Well, it is our ability to find the sacred in every moment. Whether we're walking in the forest or we're Christmas shopping in the mall. Anybody find a sacred moment when they're shopping in the mall? Maybe you will find a new way to see that. Wherever we are, it is and always is representing to us as our hearts softening and bringing faith to all beings. It is the sacred wholeness of your holy journey. Look for the many ways the good I seek is mine now. So good is not something that's far off. It's actually what we have within us. And it is the original spark that is sacred. This holy thing, when it is developed, represents the most holy place in the temple of your own being. It is protected and cared for, and you can allow it to unfold in such beautiful ways. There is no exclusion. You are one with the universal spiritual principle of faith. And the spiritual equation, soul care and self-care, equals sacred faith in your life. And because it is the first week of Advent, we want to celebrate this quality of faith. So I heard once that enlightenment is like the Wi-Fi. It is everywhere, but you need the right password. So do you know what the password is? I'm sure it's unique to everyone, but there is a password that we can access this presence and this power. Christmas time in our house was a time of coming together, bringing people together who may not even have a place to be at this time of the year. But in our house, everyone was welcome. And at the Christmas dinner table, we had a tradition of bringing and beginning our meal with a mandarin orange. And that mandarin orange would be peeled by everyone. And as we were peeling it, metaphysically, we were peeling away any outer challenge or any perception of the reality of a challenge. And once it was peeled, everyone was given a candle, and it was put in the middle of this mandarin orange. And every person would gently light their candle. And then we would imagine during this Christmas day and beyond what we would like to see in our world. And then together, we would all blow the candle out together, one by one. So if you focus on this holy love, we can send that faith and hope and love into the world. So start your own family tradition. Whatever that's going to be, find something that has meaning to you. And you know, you only need as much faith as a mustard seed. When I was growing up in Unity, this was a story that I remembered well because it was one that I felt was, even as a little girl, the reality of my life. That you only need as much faith as what is in a mustard seed. Tiny, tiny, tiny. The mustard seed is a tiny little seed, but guess what? It grows. So I've got a picture here of my friend Desiree's hand because I grew up with her in Unity. Her mom was a Unity minister. And one day she was just having a day, a really challenging day. And so she said, I wish I could find that little mustard seed necklace that we were given as kids. A little glass ball with a little mustard seed in it. And so she closed her eyes, and with all the faith inside of her, she said, I'm going to go get that necklace, She hadn't seen it in years. She went to the exact spot in the middle drawer, in the very back, and found that mustard seed necklace. So it's just a symbol, but we all have symbols for faith. It's like the fella that got thumped on the ear by a Kleenex box. Well, he's okay, though we just know it was just kind of a soft tissue injury. So, just a soft tissue injury. So when life hurts you, when someone hurts you, when you feel betrayed or let down, when a Great Depression hits us unexpectedly, when some event blindsides us on the side of the head, in our hearts. Sometimes these appear out of nowhere, but we can make a split-second decision because we're going to get thumped by life a lot. But what we choose and how we choose to see that will make a huge difference. So in this nature of hope, hope is often misinterpreted as wishful thinking, a fragile optimism. But at Unity, we find this to be more profound. It is more like the inner vision that perceives possibilities beyond the present moment. It is a seed of transformation. It is the first stirring of light in the darkness. So when we do feel lost, hope can be that compass pointing us towards home. Hope is not rooted in circumstances. It's rooted in the light, in spirit, in God, in our divine self. It is that recognition. And then the power of faith. If hope is the seed, then faith is also the seed that gets planted in the soil, and that sunlight nurtures it. Metaphysically speaking, we nurture it with the lightness that we bring to it. It is the assurance, it is the conviction, it's knowing that good is unfolding. Faith is not blind, it's visionary. Faith is visionary, and it sees beyond any appearances into an eternal reality. When we live in faith, we do not deny challenges. In fact, we're human. But we are souls first, we are spirit first. And so we can acknowledge, but we don't put our power into that. So when the path seems unclear, trusting that the light will guide us is an important step to take. And so this season of hope and faith is a season that we are entering, a spiritual season where faith and hope are especially needed. The light begins in us. It begins when we choose hope over despair, when we choose faith over fear. It begins when we affirm that God, our divinity, is present, active, and powerful in every situation. Have you ever noticed how angels fly? It's because they take themselves so lightly. Yes, take yourself lightly. Let it go. This too shall pass. Divine mind is the one and only reality. We have to spiritualize our intellect. We're so smart sometimes. We think we're so smart. And we are. But when we begin to embrace our intellect with spirit always, what happens is that soul care is most urgently needed in our world today. We as humans are completely adaptable machines. We were designed for this. We are designed to be flexible and adaptable, and we have an incredible capacity to change and to adapt. And we can learn to live in what I call the interior castle of our own being. I've spoken in the past about Teresa of Avila, She actually was a 15th century nun, a mystic in her time. She was not always well received when she went about doing her work. She was a mystic like you. You are all mystics. You all have that capacity to be and to understand the mystic way of life. And her teachings and understanding on divine faith and divine mind were exceptional. She wrote a book called The Interior Castle, based on the understanding of our own interior life. She called that our relationship with God, with faith, our relationship with our own divinity, the castle of love and faith. And in this castle are many mansions, dwelling places, each place describing an expression of consciousness. And we can embody and feel this deeper, and we can have a closer connection with God. Teresa of Avila assumed, and had already assumed, that the entrance into this room was through prayer and meditation, just like we experienced earlier. That if we can get into a daily practice of meditation, we begin to see our world differently. Jesus once said that our Father's house has many mansions. Well, what was he really saying? What was he really saying? Because he spoke in Aramaic. He spoke the language of the people. And actually, if you interpret that metaphysically in the Aramaic language, what it meant was many states of consciousness. And so faith can be a state of consciousness if we choose to have that. Teresa, lived this, breathed this, and went about her way in the world this way. And so this poem, I think, was quite and is quite appropriate for right now. It's just a few stanzas, a few lines. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing away. God never changes. Patience obtains all things. And so during this time of transformation where we are living in this faith-filled place, patience sometimes is what is needed. Why don't monks get stuck in traffic? Because they always take the inner path. Like you. Keeping on. So Myrtle Fillmore said it this way. Keep on praying for faith. It is through prayer that you develop your wonderful qualities. So begin with this idea in mind that faith can move you in the most fearful moments in life. In fact, it can have such positive changes that you won't even recognize your world. And people will begin to say, what's up with you? There's something changing in you. There's something that is a spark of light. And so just be aware of that. There is the story of the healing of the centurion servant during the Roman times, during the time of the teachings that were brought to the world. And this Roman centurion approached Jesus asking him to heal his servant. He said, I'm not worthy for you to come under my roof, but only speak the word and my servant will be healed. He had already spoken the word. He had already affirmed that his servant was going to be healed, that his servant was going to be healed. Jesus marveled in the faith that this man had, and he said, I have not found such great faith, but I have found it in your words. That servant was healed in that very hour. And so in unity, the metaphysical interpretation of that would be representing that the centurion is the disciplined, orderly aspect of consciousness, our ability to command thoughts and direct energy. The servant symbolizes the body, the subconscious mind, awaiting healing and renewal. And faith was so strong that he trusted the unseen word of truth without needing that physical proof, although it did occur. The story shows us that true faith does not require outward signs, but rather hope envisions healing and faith affirms it is already accomplished. Faith can move mountains. Faith can move mountains, as it was said in Matthew 17:20. Faith can move mountains. So all we need is a little bit of faith, just a little bit of faith to walk on that tightrope of life, which it seems like it is some days. You can do it. And you have a whole community of people here who are here taking those steps with you. And we can ask for each and every one here to help each other through this incredible time called our life. Martin Luther King said it this way: you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Why don't we all commit today to take the first step? It only takes one step. So I've got a little bit of a practical application, and you might want to have a practical application so that we can have progress, not perfection. Sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, but it's the progress as we go along every day. So how do we increase? How do we increase our faith daily? Well, we can ask our very important question, I think. We can ask ourselves this: who am I willing to be? Not what am I willing to do, but what am I willing to be? And so this is a thought that you could take home with you today. I put a series of words together here, and I've posted them on the screen here. Words like compassion, courageousness, creativity, joyous, kind, loving, open, present, receptive, truthful, vulnerable. You can write all these words on a card, just a 3x5 card, or in your phone. You can put it in your notes and carry it with you. Carry it with you so that you can remember that those are your qualities of being. Those are the things that we can focus on when we're having a challenging day. And as we are living this season of hope and faith, we will walk with faith even when I cannot see it. And having those words can really help you to focus on what truly is, living that season of hope and faith. Friends, we are here living our own lives, each of us to hope beyond limitation, each of us reaching out in faith for healing. I've told this before to you that when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2001, I did not fear that diagnosis. Instead, I chose these words. I loved my way through that healing. And whatever you're going through right now, you can do the same. In this season of hope and faith, it's not what we're waiting for. It's something that we are being, it's something we are living, and it is a daily affirmation of this presence, of these qualities of being. So, we live the season when we affirm hope in the face of despair, when we act even when the path seems unclear, We trust that good is unfolding in every situation and that we shine the light of hope and faith for others. So how do we do this even more in this season of hope and faith? Four things that you can do. One is affirmations, speaking words of hope and faith daily, creating your own affirmation, and you might create it out of those words that we talked about a few moments ago. Second, prayer. Enter into silent connection with your interior castle, the interior castle of spirit, affirming what is. Action. You can take steps in faith, even small ones, trusting that God's going to guide you. And fourth, which is a really important one, is service. Sharing your hope and faith with others. Be the light that begins in someone else's darkness. They may be feeling dark, and you can bring light. You can be of service just by being a light in the world. Your faith place, walking in faith. And so I'm going to end with a poem that I learned as a child, long time ago, called The Prayer of Faith. It is a prayer by Hannah Moore Kohas, a great Unity student who wrote this. And we use the word God, we use the word divinity, we use the word whatever is in your comfort wheel. But here's the prayer. God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. God walks beside me, guides my way through every moment of the day. I now am wise. I now am true, patient, kind, and loving too. All things I can, all things I am, I can do and be through Christ the truth that's in me. God is my health, I can't be sick. God is my strength, unfailing quick. God is my all, I know no fear, since God and love and truth are here. The light begins now, people. It begins with you. It begins with all of us. This season of hope and faith is not bound by time. It's eternal. So, particularly at this time of the year. As Charles Fillmore reminds us, faith is the power to shape substance. And Myrtle Fillmore assures us, faith is the very substance of our being. So let's live in hope. Let us walk in faith. Let us shine the light that brings anew each day. And that's the way it really is. So go forth and have a wonderful day.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient hill
announcements. On the stand, love. On the stand. On the mic stand. There. No, no, over here, love. Where are the musicians? Musicians. That one works better.
Okay. Okay. Am I on it? Great. Okay, I'll bring this over. Hi, and as they mentioned, I am Sharon, and I'm going to be doing the announcements today. Tomorrow, which is Monday, yes. Please join us between 4 and 4:45 tomorrow for a Monday meditation. We check in with each other, enjoy a guided meditation, and we uplift and acknowledge each person as we read the names of the people on our prayer list. To add a person to the prayer list, please fill in the prayer request slip found in your folder. Send us an email or submit a prayer request on our website or app. Today is the last Sunday of the month, and it is the day we have a potluck too. And we also have a few birthdays, and we know a few people who have birthdays today. Please stay and eat even if you haven't brought anything, because there'll be lots of things, and we'd like to do some chatting and such. Okay, and I don't think we're doing Cindy's. Oh, yeah, I guess we are. I didn't see. Okay, and if you like to sing or paint, if so, stay after the potluck today for Cindy's Art and Karaoke Cafe, which will run between 1 and 3 p.m. It is a chance for you to paint, draw, sing, tell a story, or work on your own craft project. This event is by donation, and if you want to paint, the cost is $10 to pay for some of the materials. Connect with friends, share your talents, learn something new. The event is held on the last Sunday, which is today, of each month from 1 to 3 p.m. And we're going to kick off our Christmas season with some decorating while all of this is going on. After our service, today we'll deck the halls of the sanctuary with lights and greenery and a whole lot of creativity. No experience is needed, just a few helping hands and a bit of holiday spirit. And so please stay and help create a beautiful, welcoming space for everyone this season. On December 14th, we'll have our brown bag fundraising raffle. We are now collecting items for the raffle, and basically you have an item and then you have a little brown bag and you get tickets, and eventually a ticket is pulled out and somebody gets that one. So we are collecting items starting today, and please bring items in by next week, I guess, December 7th. And these should be new and unused items. And thank you for your creativity. The New Westminster branch of Family Services, Greater Vancouver, is looking for warm clothes. Toques, gloves, boots, gift cards. Well, I guess that's warm. I guess gives you a warm heart. From age 18 to adult, we set up a collection box. We have it there in the community hall. And so please bring your donation by December 14th, and we will support families in our community. So Unity of a New Westminster is fully supported, and we are grateful for your gifts and support in our community message. Many of us contribute with pre-authorized payments, which are especially helpful in our budgeting. If you're not placing anything in the contribution basket today, please bless it silently when it comes to you. For our online viewers, you can find a donation link in the description of the recording. And please like and subscribe to our channel so we can reach more people. Please give freely from a place of abundance and gratitude. Thank you. We're all blessed.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Okay, well, we are now going to enjoy some good food and good community and good conversation. I want to thank all of our platform readers today so much for their contributions, Lindsay and Sharon, and those of you who work behind the scene during the week, gardening, office, building maintenance, those who set up on Sunday, those who take down, make coffee, bringing food, greeters, and our audio-visual team. Thank you, technology angels. That's what I call you. Thanks to all of you for being here today. And again, join us for coffee, lunch, and a few moments of faith, I think. Let's now move into a circle where we are able, if you are able, and let us sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth, and I Am the Light of God. Have a great week, everyone.
And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with
I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God.